So this is something I've been thinking about for quite some time, which is another vehicle for the NDIS to control who's on the NDIS and who's not, and how much support you receive. They keep demanding reports and you keep providing them. But then the reports are either that bad that you can't submit them because they don't answer any of the questions for why you even got the report in the first place, but you're expected to pay for the report even so. And then eventually, before you know it, you have no more budget in your NDIS plan in order to get any further reports. Once you can't get any further reports, you are then removed from the NDIS because apparently you have no evidence of a disability that is affecting you in daily life. And that's how they're tackling my case at the moment, is literally running my budget out for getting reports, so then they can say, oh well, your disability doesn't affect you in daily life, therefore you don't need to be on the NDIS because you don't meet the requirements. Never mind that in actual fact I do meet the requirements. I do have a disability that is having a very big effect on my daily life in multiple ways. I just can't show that because literally the OTs and different people that I get forced to go to, 90% of them don't understand how to write a report for the NDIS. So they're writing reports that cannot be given to the NDIS, but they're charging for them. So it's basically running my budget dry. And I don't have the personal finances to be able to afford reports that are probably $6,000 or more, just to show that the disability is affecting me in my daily life, which the NDIS commonly calls this a functional assessment. So I'm getting a lot of people involved trying to write functional assessments, but these people don't know what they're doing, frankly, or they don't understand the disability or me. And so therefore the functional assessments are not something that you can give to the NDIS, as they're not reality, they're not based on fact. And so there are very few people that can write the reports that I need, and I don't seem to be able to get to them. So the NDIS is basically running me out of my report budgets. The reality is, once they've run you out of budget for getting any further reports, they can then cut your services because you have no reports to justify your need for any services. You can't have any equipment because you have no way to justify the need for the said equipment, so then you can't have any equipment. And basically, the NDIA can just remove you from the NDIS altogether because furthermore, you have no justification to even be on the NDIS. And all these are basically at the whim of the NDIS employee who has gotten a hold of your file. So you're basically helpless. There's nothing you can do.